Hey everybody, welcome to workout number 4. I've gotten more feedback. Thank you all for your feedback and all your comments. I listen to them, I take them seriously, and I got feedback, how about a stretch only routine? So workout number 4, still 5 for 5. We're gonna do 5 different stretches. You can do as many rounds, up to 5, more than 5 if you want. And we're gonna hold for about 30 seconds in with each stretch. So I hope that you're all healthy, you're staying well, you're staying home. Please subscribe to my channel. Please pass this along. I have a personal goal of 100 subscribers because I want to feel like I'm doing my part during this crisis to bring positivity and good things to as many people as I can. So please subscribe to my channel and pass it along. So for today's workout, we're gonna need some props. So here are the props that we'll be using, and I'll give you lots of options. First of all, if you have a strap, mine, I have been touting the benefits of my handled strap. You don't need a fancy strap like this. If you don't have one, you can use a belt that you have, that you've made a little loop on one end. Or you could even use a towel or the belt to your bathrobe. So any of those will work as a strap. You'll also need either a roller, a foam roller, or a really big fat pillow for one of the stretches today. A block, just because I like to put a block under my head, and we'll use this as a prop. If you don't have a block, you can use a chair or the side of your couch or an easy chair. This will be used for our very first exercise today. And last but not least, a rolled up towel for your knees, just to give a little extra padding for your knees. So any rolled up towel will do. So go ahead, collect your props, stop your video, and meet me right back here once you have your props collected. So welcome back. The very first stretch that we're gonna do, you'll need your block or the side of your sofa. So you'll extend one leg straight out with your toes pointing forward as opposed to your toes pointed to the side. That's gonna increase your mobility in your ankle and give you a really nice hip stretch. Place one hand on your block or your chair or the side of your sofa and bring your other arm up, straight up over your head and then over toward your ear. Your gaze is forward. You're really stretching those fingers, pressing the outer edge of that extended foot out. So you're stretching the body in both ways, both directions. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Hold for about 30 seconds. You'll feel this beautiful stretch all along the side of your body. Great for if you're sitting, if you're being too sedentary. This is also a great workout if just as a post workout stretch. So this could be a standalone stretch routine as well. Come up, bring your knee in, and switch to the other side. Go ahead and stop your video. Do that 30 seconds on each side, and then we'll return. So welcome back. Here's exercise number 2. Still kneeling, still hopefully you have your towel or some padding for your knees. You're gonna extend one leg forward a little more than 90 degrees. You can place one hand on your block if you need it for extra support, or your sofa if you're doing this indoors. Or you can place both hands on your front bent knee and lean forward. As you lean forward, think about tucking the pelvis underneath, so that you're not arching your back, and you're leaning forward. This is a great hip flexor stretch. So front of the hip, if you are sitting, you're on Zoom call after Zoom call after Zoom call, or you're on your couch watching TV, your hip flexors are gonna get super tight very quickly. And oftentimes, tight hip flexors are the #1 cause of lower back pain. So when you have pain or discomfort in your lower back, often it's not really your back at all, it's the fact that your hip flexors are so tight. So lean forward as far as you can. You want to maintain a nice right angle in that front foot. And if you want to challenge yourself a little bit in this pose, this exercise, curl your back toes under and come up off of your towel. Hold for 5 or 6 seconds. That'll strengthen the hip flexor. Bring it back down and stretch. I'm gonna just turn and do this so you can see this from the side. I'm tucking my pelvis and my butt under, bringing that front foot nice and forward, leaning into the stretch so I feel that in the front of my hip. And here's where the challenge is. Curl those back toes under, lift that back knee up, hold. You can really feel that in your hip flexor muscle. Come back down, stretch. You'll hold that for 30 seconds and switch sides. Go ahead and stop your video, do that now, and we'll move on to exercise number 3. Welcome back. So here's exercise number 3. This is great for the spine, upper back, what we call the T-spine, thoracic spine. If you're sitting in front of your computer, you're all wonky on your couch, your upper back and spine are really going to take the brunt of this. So you can take your pillow or your block and you're going to lay on your side. Now this is where your foam roller or that big fat bed pillow, and you're going to place your top knee on top of your pillow or your foam roller. Your bottom hand is extended, palm side up. Your top arm meets your bottom arm. Take a big breath in, stretch that top arm up to the ceiling, and then over, placing it on the floor behind you, and your head will follow your hand. So as your hand comes up and over, your head turns toward that back arm, and you will feel a great stretch through your chest, through your shoulders, and especially through your spine. So you'll breathe in, inhale, 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 head follows hand, hold, stretch both fingers, and come back together. Do this for 10 to 15 reps, moving nice and slow, making sure that you breathe in as you come up and over, exhale as that arm goes down. You might feel a crack in your back when this happens, when you do this stretch. I do when I do this stretch. I love it. That's totally a good thing. And come back together. Do that on both sides, 10 to 15 reps on each side, switch sides. So if you're doing this with me, go ahead and stop your video. Welcome back. On to stretch, what are we on? Number 4. This one is where our handy dandy strap comes in. Extending both legs straight out in front with soft knees. So you don't want your strap or your bathrobe or your towel. Place it on the bottom of your feet. This is a lower back stretch. And as you can see, I have the strap with the handles. I love this strap. But again, you could use your bathrobe belt or a regular belt and create the same effect. Knees are bent, spine is long, and you're gonna gently tug on your strap, bringing your torso forward so you feel this in your lower back. You might feel a little hamstring behind the leg, totally fine, especially if your hamstrings are tight. You'll definitely feel this in your hamstring. But I want you to feel this in your lower back and think forward this way, out, not down. So we're not here. Spine is long and tall, coming forward as if someone had a rope or a string from your chest and they were pulling you forward, not down. So spine is long, slightly tuck the chin. We don't want to be up here leading with the chin. Tuck that chin, give a tug on your strap, and feel a nice stretch in through the lower back. Oh, that feels so good. Come up and do it again. So this one, you want to do 5 to 10 reps, 30 seconds each hold. Really feel that in your lower back. And you can play with it. Maybe you want to bring your legs a little further apart. Maybe you want to bring them a little closer together. The straighter your legs though, the more you'll feel this in the back of your legs, your hamstrings. And we really want to feel the lower back because again, as we're sedentary and sitting more, the lower back and spine really take a beating. So here's stretch number 5. You'll take the loop of your strap or of your belt and place it on your foot. Come onto your side and take this strap and bring it over your shoulder as if you were carrying a bag. Place it right over your shoulder, just like I have a bag or a tote or a duffel bag. And then give that strap a pull while your front hip, that top hip, is coming forward and you're drawing your heel towards your butt. You will feel this stretch in your hip flexor and all through the front part of your thigh, your quadricep muscle. Really give that a nice pull. Make sure that top hip is forward though. We don't want to be back here. We want to be forward. Nice firm pressure on your strap, drawing that heel toward your butt. And release. I'm going to do this. I'm going to turn around so you can see what it looks like from the back. So on your side, your strap will come over your shoulder. That top hip is forward. Heel to the butt. So that is our 5 for 5 stretch routine. Again, great as a standalone stretch routine or after any workout. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for passing this along. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. I hope you're all well. I hope you're hanging in as best as you can. I hope you're staying home. I hope you're finding nuggets of joy and peace and happiness wherever you can. Be well, be safe, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.